Romulan Mystery. That's where we are. Romulan Mystery.
Did you have anything else? Ask Jempak. Perhaps he will want to help Obisek.
I will speak to the Chancellor, but I already know what he will say. We will not fight at Obisek's side. Not yet.
Well, if you say so.
There is little to gain by openly attacking the Romulans.
Agreed.
And no proof to Obisek's claims that some hidden entity is directing Hakiv.
Agreed.
I would dismiss the entire thing as a childish fantasy. But have you fought the Fekiri? There are terrible things lurking in the dark. I have seen them. Perhaps Obisek has as well.
Yes, I
Continue
fought
to
Feklar just a while
investigate
ago.
this matter. If there is a new enemy, we must know who they are and what they want. Until we know more, however, Obisek is on his own.
Okay. Being hailed by Obisek, putting him on screen now. The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help. Again, Obisek.
My contacts tell me that the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance.
Yeah,
that is regrettable,
go figure.
but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs.
Okay.
So today, I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as an honorable warrior.
Oh, appeals to my honor,
need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared.
You and your Thalaron
There are no
weapons.
indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished.
Huh.
I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them?
I want nobody to have
I can
them.
provide you the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go get the weapons. Coliseum. Captain, I'm not reading any active vessels on scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, sir, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are Thalaron weapons on one of the hulks. Captain, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all of the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all of their systems. If the Reman ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Reman crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite's communication array. Hey! What's it doing? Captain, we're stuck. This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. No time for metaphors, Throck. We've managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backups for one transport. Recommend we send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn the beam off. Ready to beam over to the satellite on your orders, sir. My God. Away, team. Away! Captain, the consoles here appear to control the beam that is draining power from the Yagam. But there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Is it this glowing one? This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access a backdoor into the rest of the satellite's programs from here. Oh, good. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite's controls should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations onto the console for you to work on. Wow. Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing issues in the other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the console, controlling the security lock, and then we should be able to access all of the satellite's major operations. Long-range scanners. Da-da-da-da-da. Fixed. Captain, the console controls the satellite's targeting functions. I'm not sure if there's a way to disable whatever it is that is disabling systems on our ship, but if we can get this satellite to target something else, we may have a chance of prying our ship free. There. Captain, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. That's no good. Overridden. This console looks like it controls the satellite's power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power of the satellite to the satellite's weapon. Then the Yagam might be able to break free. Update power save modes. Economical. Set process priority values. Restore factory settings. Captain, we found that if the Yagam does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that it will engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's functions and free us. There's a code. Exit. Did that. Now this guy. This console controls the satellite's general operations, Captain. We managed to minimize the power output to the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to a sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. There. Captain, systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapon shields. Even the replicators are working again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Off we go. Where am I? What the? Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Now we fight or we die? My goodness. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated and I won't protect you in here. Okay, I'll get a melee weapon after I scan these particles. What are those weapons over there? I've never seen weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point when their contract here is up for some extra money. But until we find a way to get past these force fields, those weapons don't really concern us. Okay, Slamek.
Commencing test 1. No pod in desert Akari. Entering testing area.
Uh-oh. I'm being tested. That's great. I should have gone with the Lurpa.
Test 2. Releasing warrigals now. Proceeding to test 3.
Oh, that music. Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoners, return to a holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment. Don't give them any excuses. Oh, I better get out of here. Wait to be let out. Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Talk to Slamek.
Leave me alone.
What is your story? You want to know my story? I'm stuck in this prison just like you. That's my story. Did you do something to deserve to be locked up here?
Leave me alone.
Oh, I do not wish to continue talking with you. I'm sorry. Well, okay, that wasn't the right... That's not what I meant. How did you get stuck here after the breakout from Installation 18? I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near this system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transponder to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know. My goodness. Soldiers? What kind of soldiers?
It is too bright here.
I don't know who is responsible for this place. The trainers and guards all appear to be mercenaries without any clue about what's going on. They are paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whomever it was took care to conceal his identity. Was that the first time? Any idea what they want with us?
I tire of this life.
I have no idea what they want with us or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained. Been here a week, you should know more than this. Am I the only person you've been paired with so far? I've had several partners in my battles. You're the only one about which I have been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me. Are we the only ones here?
I have lost everything.
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting. Is there any way out of here? The trainers carry key cards, and that's the only way I know to get through the defense. Do you think we can get one of those cards? Can I trust you? Yes. I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum, and during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena. Let's get out of here. Okay, wait to be let out.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Here we go. Uh-oh. The worms.
Test scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
A Hala. We need more help. I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms. Hand to hand? Fine. Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the elder worm. Oh god, there's an elder worm. Oh, that's handy. Oh, he took it out. Kaplow. There's the elder. Just like last time, use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the elder worm. I freed the prisoners from the other cell block. Quickly, go to our cell doors. There's another set of consoles on the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I can't. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me. It's just making me run back and forth between both ends of the arena while this thing blasts me. There we go. A Romulan base here. What did they want with us? And what is that device? I don't know. Now that we have some real weapons and I've disabled my shock collar, let's get out of here. That waste pipe has to lead out of this place. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity towards fighting when there's no chance of victory. Okay. Oh, my records. Captured along with a small group of Reman soldiers by desert patrol. Inconclusive. Recommend use of holographic conditioning. Wow. Suitable for team testing or alternative study. That's funny. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First is destruction of the Remans. Who is this? Huh. Interesting. This doesn't seem to want to let me. Oh, there.
It is too bright here.
It's too bright for you everywhere. Watch out, there are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. Let's go then. Me and Slamek. There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for the fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. Right over us. The fools. They should have looked with their eyes. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment. Okay, let's find a place. Speak with Slamek.
I tire of this life.
Forgive me, my friend, but the pain. I need to rest just for a moment. My wounds. It is agony. I fear that the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred and my blood burns in my veins. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here had medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you. Ugh, very dramatic, Slamek. Very dramatic. There he is. There you are, Slamek.
It is too bright here.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue. Good. Let's get going. And there should be some enemies up in this canyon. Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open. Oh no. Scan this tetrazine gas. To the very top of this desert dune. The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've also noticed that there are some things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. Oh, are there? Talk to Slamek.
I have lost everything.
The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, then we will have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive. What do we need? The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They are too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night. Thanks for the basic fire training. Tinder. That should last us through the night. Let's get into the cave before the temperature drops anymore. Okay, Slamek, you're the boss. You're the boss. You tell me what we should do. Huh. Cutscene. The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. It looks like this cave continues through to the other side of the mountain. When the sun rises, we could save time and energy by using the passages instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. That passage saved us hours of walking. Oh, great. This could be a good day, Slamek. Let's find your ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon. It's been burning this whole time. No doubt. Oh, wow. There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours, and when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time. Maybe. Maybe, Slamek. If you're lucky. We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash, but in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon. Alright, sir. There is no way this vessel will ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand, like the Singularity Drive and the cargo bays. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right components, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do the trick. Yeah, well, we know they're out there scanning for that stuff, right? Little pulses? Sure. Sure. There we go. Attach emergency beacon to the ship's power source. I did it. Ba-ba-ba. Oh shit. They don't look friendly.
Did you think you could run? From me?
Kind of.
There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere.
Well, aren't you prepared?
Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably.
Oh my god.
It is good to know at least one Reman understands who is the master and who is the slave.
Bastard.
The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed.
No.
Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena.
Tested.
When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more.
Really?
But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject. But this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best.
Uh-oh.
Ready? Aim.
And beam out. Haha. Suckers. What did you think would happen?
I apologize for Slamic's action.
Yeah, well.
I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst.
What do you expect?
If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent.
Whatever,
However,
Obisek.
your trip to the Nopada system was not in vain. Now you see.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Okay, I get it.
Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here.
Yeah, the
You
demons.
should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
All right. I'll tell them.
Congratulations, Captain.
Kapla! Very dramatic.
Klingon intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopada system.
Finally.
The Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire.
No.
Their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this.
Oh, I could see
They
that.
will hound the Remans until they are broken, or until they are too suspicious and beaten to ever trust an ally again.
What
This
bastards.
is a coward's way to wage war.
Truly.
Are they too afraid to face us directly?
Clearly.
We will stop these machinations now.
Obviously.
Then we will see if these demons are brave enough to show their faces. The
Totally.
data you recovered indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system.
Ah, the Brea system, okay.
Long-range sensor scans suggest that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there.
You don't
We want
say.
you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar base.
Destroy!
Hakiv must not escape.
I
He
understand.
may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Yeah, he might be. Kapla. Hakiv had an Iconian gateway. Obisek was right.
Hakiv had a working Iconian gateway?
That's what I said.
Finally, the pieces of the puzzle start to fall into place.
For you.
We know
Keep up.
that the Iconians survived the destruction of their homeworld.
They sure did.
Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant.
Savages.
Klingon intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakiv's command center.
Okay.
I must confer with Chancellor Jimpok. We have fought one ancient enemy, and one. If the
Yep.
Iconians seek conflict with the Empire, we will destroy them as well.
Ah, kapla! Cutting the cord.
We have arrived in the Brea system.
Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships.
Okay.
Most likely Tal Shiar vessels.
Probably.
If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses.
Breach them
The
we
weapons
shall.
platforms are probably short range,
Yeah.
but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit. Or
Okay.
any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses.
Good idea.
The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Very well. Oh, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately or you will be destroyed. They saw us, dude. Now that we have targeting information from one of the turrets, we may be able to reprogram some of their sensors to confuse them. Okay. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Oh no. Get out of there, get out of there. We need to get within transporter range of the planet's surface. Alright. Off we go then.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location.
Oh no.
We must be swift.
Let's
the Tal
be
Shiar
swift
base is
then.
mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections.
You're right.
I'll meet you on the surface.
Oh, very well.
We have a problem.
Just me.
The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters.
Ah.
Particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors.
I hate it when I get
My
particle
scientists
leakage.
can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations.
Okay.
Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment.
Uh-oh.
My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them or find ways around them.
Oh
Kyiv
no.
will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Let's get him. Sir, I'm having trouble getting through all of the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. That guy went down way easy. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit and they put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. If some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment, you may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon, though, so we'll have to raise the Yagam shields and won't be able to use transporters. Fight with honor, Captain. Okay, thanks. I'll see you guys later, I guess. Plant my charge. That's the first charge, sir. I've downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to go to place additional charges. Thanks. There's another catwalk on the other side of this rotunda. Thanks. Thank you. To the right, ground level. Our scans indicate that the building houses a data facility. You don't say. Hakiv's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, it will give you a better vantage point. What happened? Cutscene. Whose ship was that? Sir, oh, the data center is now drawing emergency power. The force field is compromised. Keeps in a reinforced section of the base. You'll need an access chip. Oh, no. Here's an officer. You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakiv is directing defense operations from there. Very well. You're in the section with Hakiv's personal offices. He should be just ahead. Great. Uh-oh. We have a problem up here, Captain. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. It's nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives, but that will take some time and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakiv can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the Yagam will be secure, sir. Goodness.
None of this matters.
Oh, doesn't
We
it?
just need to open the gate. Bring
Okay.
the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan. And you saw how that ended for her.
Oh, there she is.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
Finally.
Call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish.
Bye. That was Sela. Empress Sela.
You're the cause of all of this.
And we just walked
You
in.
don't even understand what you walked into.
Don't I?
You're too late to stop it.
Oh, you quit it.
Lonely beings such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent.
Oh, really?
And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've
Says
done
you.
is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Doomsayer.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Can you?
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Good job, Obisek. Take that, Hakiv.
You think you've stopped me?
Kind of.
The Iconians already know. They know everything.
Everything?
They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference.
Says you.
It's not over.
Nothing is
It's
over.
over for you.
Kablam. Nice one, Obisek. Way to shut him up. Are you poisoned or something? Or is that his shield? Personal shield?
The road to Reman independence will be long and bloody.
It
But
sure
this
will.
is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect
what a pity.
and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying.
Oh.
I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
Yeah, get out of here, Obisek. We've located the Iconian computer systems. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. Oh, yeah? That one I was trying to run to before? Now that you have Hakiv's pad and his access codes, you can get into these research areas. Great. Just like that, huh? What? The gate. Oh no! The arch. It's a huge Iconian gate. No! Return to the plaza. Sir, we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield. But you should get to an area away from the blast. Yeah, probably. Order the bombardment. Uh-oh. Kablooey. Oh, yeah.
Sela is here with her flagship.
No
Try
way.
to hold her off, but the Zedinia is no match for a ship of that class. You
Okay.
better return to your vessel quickly.
Here I come. Bleep, bloop, bleep.
Enemies of the Romulan people.
Yes.
This insurrection will not stand. Your hostile
Really?
actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly.
Oh. I don't trust
We
you,
have our
Sela.
work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
More Romulan ships incoming. Ah, you bastards.
This is your last chance to surrender.
My last chance.
Go for
Good. Let's see it, Sela.
And you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Oh, yeah? I'm real scared. She's going down. Oh. Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. Oh, no. Right when I was about to get her. They're taking the Leafall in tow. They're heading back through the gate. Well, why didn't we blow her up before they did that? Keep shooting. Keep shooting at her. Shoot her. Shoot. Shoot at her. Just let him do it. Did Sela just escape, or was she kidnapped against her will? Regardless, this gate is in deep Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it to Tal Shiar to control, even with Hakiv and the Empress gone. Should we blow it up then? You want to blow it up? There. It was... If that was another Iconian gateway, that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn the home world. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon. You're right, Throck. As always.
The Klingon Defense Force will continue the search for Sela's vessel.
I bet they will.
But as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her.
No,
or
we
if
don't.
she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing.
Are you disturbed?
Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. And we have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when they are wounded.
Yes, this is true.
They suffered a grievous wound today. We are not done with them yet.
Okay.
I fear the return of the Iconians could change everything.
Everything? I'm taking the mines.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Captain.
Resolve mission cutting the cord. Darkness before the dawn. The Iconians are a threat to the Empire, Temek.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern.
Okay.
Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant.
You're right.
What we do know is that they desire chaos.
They love it.
Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations.
You think so?
If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we be at war with the Federation today?
You know, probably not.
They push us into battles that drain our resources.
Bastards.
They fracture the powers of the Quadrant so that no one will be able to stand against them when they finally arrive.
Up to no good.
They must be stopped. I do not fear these demons of air and darkness.
Neither do
Let
I.
Let them come. The Empire will defeat them.
Ah, kapla! Darkness before the dawn.
I have been in contact with the Remans.
You don't say.
The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them. I do
An
not
alliance?
necessarily agree, but it is not my place to question the will of the Council.
No, it is not.
Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system.
Okay.
You fought well.
Thanks.
Continue to bring honor to your ship and your fleet, and you will be one of the heroes of the Empire. Kapla!
Kapla! I think this is the last part of the episode, actually.
I fight for my people.
Do you?
We
Continue.
will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dera system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar.
It sure
we
was.
We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome.
Oh, that's nice.
We will be free.
What about the Romulan refugees who live in the vault?
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans, if they will learn to live with us.
Oh, okay.
We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not.
Ah.
I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there
Okay.
have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are.
The demons.
We will be free.
Do you think Sela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof.
No proof.
Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master.
Probably not.
We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew.
You don't say.
There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed.
Sounds dangerous.
We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew.
I wish him well. Good. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. Okay. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so.
That's nice of you.
We will be free.
What will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will
Probably
be
not.
free.
I don't have any more questions.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Okay.
We will.
Oh, completed the Romulan Mystery. Captain Obisek transported something for you to the Yagam. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. Oh, a new trophy. Cool. Alright, so that completes the Romulan Mystery. We did it. We finished it. It's done. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there, but thanks for joining me on this Star Trek adventure tonight. Sure appreciate it. I'm Gaming Mike. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't, and subscribe also if you haven't already. For more in the future, check my channel for some edited episodes from this Star Trek game where I cut out the gameplay and show you just the storylines. I'm going through these Klingon missions, so I have a few edited episodes up on the channel already. Check those out, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.